This is the unpopular party, Destruction of Zeus Network. Oh no, I said it right. Zeus Network. Yes, I think I just said it so fast. And exposed, lawsuits, and more. Let's go ahead and get this shit started. Because I think y'all heard, we're going to clap it up for the baddies being canceled. Shout out to the baddies being canceled. Why is it? I don't know why I'm just, there we go.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Malik Taylor. And today, we are here to just talk about what's all this craziness and madness going on within the Zeus Network, Zeus world. I don't know, what is Zeus in retrograde? Because the amount of things that just keep coming out, it's just a mess. You got the real owners calling out Lemuel for all his bad practices. And then you got like bra after bra.
You know what's crazy? I totally forgot that Batch, Amanda Cerny, and Daystorm were owners of Zeus Network because of Vine. Obviously, Vine got, not died off, but they took it down. I totally forgot about that because I remember around that time when they was like, oh yeah, those three were going in and they were gonna make another. They're gonna make an app before the creators to make their own TV shows, movies, and shit like that. I totally forgot that was their app, bro. That's crazy.
Raw, Stunning Girl, Ivy, Dolly, Pretty Pete, Natalie versus Lemmy. It's like, what is y'all doing? What is going on? But I'm just here to break down what's been.
Nigga got a ghost. Nigga got a ghost. Run, nigga, run.
And yeah, now if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. And I'm not gonna keep y'all long. Let's just jump straight into this breakdown. Now, like I mentioned earlier, when I stated the real owners are stepping forward calling out Zeus Network, a long time ago I did a video talking about Zeus Network Exposed. Check that out, that'll give you more of a reference. Also, fun fact, that was one of the first documentaries I ever did. I was still filming on my iPhone in my old apartment. It was in 2022, so if you want to just check it out, just
okay, shout out to you.
Growth, do that. But
we love the growth, brother. We love the growth, brother.
Like he's the owner of Zeus Network, but that's not always been the case. Zeus was something that was supposed to be started up as kind of like a Netflix for the influencers.
It's Amanda. See? Amanda, how are you feeling?
See?
Super excited. It's all real. It came together. We're doing our pre-launch party, so.
And you were actually a part of a lot of the different content on Zeus.
And you know what's crazy? One of the reasons why I never really, I never really knew, or I forgot about them three, was because after that shit, like, them doing their highlight of Zeus and them talking about it, first of all, I stopped watching them because I only watch them on like Vine and shit like that. But also, I mean, you hear about them, but once you like stop tuning into certain people like them because they're already pretty big, once you stop tuning into them, like you don't really hear about anything that they have going on. Plus, I haven't heard about them, promoting Zeus as much as when the baddies came on and Johnson's Cabaret and shit like that. And then all this shit, the Bad Boys, and then like you hear about like Lemmy and them. Like I know when Lemmy he went to the Breakfast Club, they weren't there. It was him and another female. So yeah, this is all crazy and twisted.
What was that like making that specifically for this platform versus social?
Yeah, no, it was much more organized, and it's a series too, so it's a little bit more exciting because we're able to put a bunch of different shows in order and have a full production team around it and not have it all rely on your own shoulders, which is great.
You worked really, really hard on this. How does it feel to be here tonight with all your friends?
It was good, and I could just relax and just take it easy.
What does it feel like to be partnered on SAG with this?
Oh, it feels amazing.
I'm so excited for Zeus. Like, it has literally been like a birthing process. Everyone has worked so hard.
Em's got a show on there. Tell us a little bit about your show.
Sure, so my show's called We Workin', and it's exactly everything that I preach on Instagram. It's answering all of your guys' fitness questions and DMs that you've sent me.
I want everybody to see, just come together, because everybody's been running around. They haven't been able to see each other. Yeah. So just to see everybody come together and just party together is gonna be great.
This has all really come together, and SAG, after they're a great partner, strategic alliance with us. We wanted to make sure that we gave the creators the credibility the protection that they needed as they continue to create content. So SAG-AFTRA really gives us that real stamp of approval in the industry, and we're excited to partner with them.
So happy that we're here. We're here. Like, it all came together. Right.
So Lemmy, and her, they was at the Breakfast Club talking about Zeus and shit like that. You never really saw King Batch, Amanda Cerny, or Dave Storm at the Breakfast Club talking about Zeus recently.
Haley, you know, of all people, Trending All Day family, come on, we have been doing this, so I'm excited that we're here. This week is launch week, so it's like, just through the roof happy.
And the original founders of it was the Storm Power, Amanda Cerny, King Botch, and Lemmy, who kind of served as the CEO and president and helped co-found. And I think what he's trying to do is trying to like X out history or rewrite history and make it seem like he just has this rag to riches story. But no, matter of fact, if you're bored one day, just scroll all the way down to the bottom of Zeus. You can see all them old shows that they used to help produce. They used to kind of be a little corny, but that's what's the direction of Zeus. The Storm was finishing out his YouTube series on there. King Bosch was doing his show on there. You had the Baby Bodyguard had a show on there. Amber from Big Brother had a show on there. That was just the vibe. Now when Zeus really did catch some traction.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Now a lot of the streamers and like the content creators who are going into acting, they go on fucking Tubi. Cause I heard Tubi be having them checks and shit like that. They've gone to Tubi. Shout out to Tubi, man. I can't wait. Oh my god, why did I stop on this? Man, when I had my first acting gig, bruh, Tubi, you already know. Come on, man.
At his show,
that money.
Do You Love Me, and that brought some eyes onto Zeus. And then B. Simone had her show, and then Drea, Black China, Baddies, BGC, and we here where we are now. But that really wasn't the original goal of it. Now, why are they saying something now? Well, because Lemmy been acting real spicy. A lot of people have been trying to go off on Amanda because they think it's just something about you owning Zeus that don't sit right with me. Which is like, it's not her fault. The network is what it is. But she had to let it be known. She was like, yeah, I'm owner, but I ain't receive a check or my residuals or royalties back yet. And she even did a tweet about it. She was like, not sure where all this is coming from all of a sudden, but yes, I am one of the handful of owners of the Zeus Network, and I know my lifestyle does not reflect my significant equity. I think that's what I'm saying.
Equity.
I have not received any income from Zeus since coming up with the name in it for the platform for 2018 to date. Let me go and comment talking about some Amanda, stop lying to these people. You are a fraud in all caps. You buy your followers and like, I am the creator, investor, founder of Zeus Network. Thank ya. I feel like that was projecting right there because what she need to buy her stuff for? She bought the network. She put up her money for the network. Anyway, you know, Amanda, she came back with a little nice nasty. She was like, you are the co-founder with a heart. I was like, you had to catch that. You had to catch that. So then Lemmy, he was feeling himself and he was like, at Amanda, if you want to be on Baddies, just say that. Natalie, please give this girl a job. And Natalie, she gonna say something, not sure who Amanda is, never seen her before or heard of her. She's never been around Zeus. I never met her or seen her at the Zeus office, but I did see her OnlyFans videos and Vine videos. She could be all right for Baddies. And once again, I feel that's projecting because Natalie, we seen your OnlyFans videos. We know what's your status at the bank. We done seen that. Lemmy got a little spicy and Lemmy tried to like basically try to put a whole card, which led to the Storm Power dropping a 10-minute video basically pulling out all the receipts, basically saying this is why we.
And one of the things I saw it on TikTok, some of Dave Storm's video, because I love drama. So
stop working with the company. We are not getting paid. We've been going back and forth with a legal battle for the longest.
But I didn't watch the 10-minute video. I did not watch the 10-minute video.
That is a 10-minute clip. I'm not gonna put the full 10 minutes. I'm just gonna put like the real.
Even though I do like drama, especially when it's not my own, because I'm not a drama-filled person. I don't do the toxic shit. I don't do that. I don't go in and like actually fully watch this shit unless it's entertaining to me. Like I saw that, I was like, oh shit. I also was kind of questioning why I was kind of interested in that video was because I heard about Natalie, her like scrapping Baddies and them not doing another season, them canceling it. So that also was intertwined. So I was kind of getting in the web of things like Spider-Man. But yeah, I didn't want to watch that 10-minute video. I only watched like 2 minutes of it because that's all it was on there. And I don't even think I made it through the whole 2 minutes.
juicy parts in there.
So I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies.
Lemon Pepper?
Never trust tweets.
Because he gave two girls like
receipts.
chlamydia or
I'm
some
about to
shit.
break down for you the entire
Lemon
situation when
Pepper.
it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Lamorne
Oh,
tells
God.
me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne. Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called The Caught Series. 500 million views. It was nominated for an Emmy, 4 streamers.
I remember that shit.
Then Lemmy asked me, are there any other influencers I could bring
Wait.
on as partners? Because we
No.
needed some heavy
What you
hitters
want
on
to do
social
that
media for this thing to
for?
work.
I remember
said,
that
"How
shit.
about
Like, it's pretty much trapped in the closet, but still.
reached out to another longtime friend of mine, King Batch. He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. Lemmy said we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul. But Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round 1.
Welcome to the Taj Mahal.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now, at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the three of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody. You guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer, we went hard as hell. As president, my job was also to go out and find as many creators as possible so that we could have enough content to live on the platform when it launched.
Hell
to
yeah.
drive the necessary traffic to the platform, the flagship shows would be Batch, Amanda, and I also agreed to put season 2 of Caught onto Zeus. I even called in a favor from Uncle Snoop to pop up in the series, and he looked out for me.
Hell yeah.
Strike 1. You've been watching too much Zeus, nephew.
And we spoke to 25 other creators who are also
Shout out to Uncle Snoop, man.
Give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Let me promise all of them that they would get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get a dime. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm going to pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful.
I slept
on
with your
social media.
mom. What's up with my nigga, man? Haven't seen a fat ass minute, man. What up with my dog, man? It's been a fat ass minute. What's up with my dog, man?
In traditional
God
media. So I
damn.
talked to my boy Fonz. And
Haven't
he
seen
mentioned
my
that Tiffany,
boy.
who works at SAG-AFTRA.
What's up?
Zeus
How's
ended up
Hawaii
signing
treating you,
a
my
stellar
brother?
deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA.
Hey, right
And
now we
because
talking
of
about the goddamn downfall of Zeus right now, man. They going under. No more baddies. No more Jocelyn's Cabaret. No more nothing.
partnership, I was also
We
able to get
clocking
a
AT, brother.
Their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And let me end up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts.
Brother, I've been good, man. I've been doing nothing but working. I've been doing nothing but working.
The hell out of Zeus.
That's
Now,
it.
45,000
Working. Oh,
people joined the
I got a new
platform.
crib, of course. I know you see a different setup because this is my humble abode. I got my new crib. I'm living by myself, no longer in my parents' house. I'm chilling, living it up, man. Oh shit, indeed, my brother. Oh shit, indeed, my brother.
Tech partner Nick, who said there was a glitch
Yeah,
in the system.
yeah.
Everybody
I
got
moved in January, so
They had to
I got it
boot
together.
everybody out of
But this
Zeus
summer I'm gonna get a little bit more together. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. I really do. It was a long way coming, man. I just been on a grind mode, on straight grind, but I still am.
We had to scramble and
I'm trying to get my money back to where it was, you know. And that's what I'm doing, man. But what you been up to, brother? I know you said the same shit, man. You still working the same spot, or you like what you got going on? Any new things in your life?
Funds from Ben Cool to make longer form content. Amanda secured Lil Tay, who was huge at the time. Bat secured B Simone, who was huge at the time. I secured Quay, who was huge at the time. and Lemmy secured Michael Blackson. Those shows with TT being the flagship gave us enough subscribers and enough income to make it to the next season.
I don't know how to say your name, but yeah,
Now,
my Discord is in the fucking in my bio, so go ahead and tap in.
He's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
That's crazy.
Stop it. You tell me. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach.
Oh, really? How's that going? What you trying to like teach yourself AI or what's going on with that?
I ended up
because AI that's just getting bigger and bigger. So if you can find a way to teach yourself that shit, make you some good money.
Got himself all this heavy security and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table, and do their thing, and they did.
Let me tell you something.
See, my thing is, hold on, man. I ain't gonna say you gonna thought they brought some value. They brought value. They brought their millions of fucking followers and supporters, just like that. Daystorm got fucking Snoop Dogg to be on one of his episodes. And who's my cousin? Lemon Pepper's not my cousin, man. We don't be giving all chlamydia to bitches. I stay clean. I just had a fucking STD check. I'm clean. I don't spread nothing. I only fuck good coochie whores. I mean good coochie beautiful women. I don't fuck them goofy coochie hoes. Maybe like 3 times, but hey, we don't talk about that. Yeah. Are you saying that because we black, we look alike? Or is it just because I got a beard, he has a beard, and you got a hat on, I got my dreads?
That kind of.
Or is you talking about the forehead, man? Which one, man? What is it?
Security is even super.
But yeah, they brought in their millions of followers, eyes. They brought in their fucking their friends, their networking of fucking creators and shit. And how the fuck are you gonna say that they didn't bring in no value? You're about to run out of money. Come on now, dog. So you see a black man with a beard, we all look alike. Hey, just wait till I cut all this. Hey, look. Hey, look. Just wait. I don't even think Lemmy has a beard. So you talking about Daystorm. Look. Just wait till I go bald and I got a big ass beard. I'm like 200 pounds. I'm be the poster boy of the big bald head black dude with a beard. For no reason.
Super famous.
Big for no reason.
A lot of people dirty.
Like nigga, why'd you 200 pounds working at fucking Target or working at fucking T-Mobile breaking every single headset?
Part of what makes this whole
I don't know.
special is yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this, and what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't because of you and King Batch and Amanda.
Now, when you have a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber walks through Paris with 5...
Look, see, that nigga does not have a fucking... That nigga does not have a fucking beard. That nigga has a goatee.
RVs.
Lemmy bought me a truck for my birthday.
The Zeus Network bought you.
Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars,
that's
jewelry,
crazy.
And he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. So while Lemmy flies on
I'd be pissed.
jets and throws...
I'd be pissed off. If I put hella shit into a fucking app or put into a fucking network and I got zero return and everybody else is making money off of what I have put my hard-earned money, action, sleepless nights, and called up my networking buddies and shit like that, and they ain't getting no percentage. I definitely ain't getting none, and I see everybody else, random motherfuckers getting it. Oh yeah, I'd be pissed. You better sue the brakes off that nigga. Sue the chlamydia off that nigga, bro. I swear to God.
Out money to crowds off of a career full of lies. Keep in mind that...
Make sure you sue him so bad that he can never get any type of chlamydia medicine again. Make sure he's that broke. Make sure he's that broke to where his body has to fight the chlamydia off on its own. And then he's got to think, damn, I can't go get chlamydia again. Because I'm too broke to get chlamydia medicine.
If he can do this to his partners, imagine what he would do.
On
to
God,
someone
fumbled the
who's
Duffy.
weak. Anyway, y'all, this has been my TED Talk. I just wanted to explain
He fumbled
to
the
y'all
Duffy.
ownership of the Zeus Network, and you're looking at the president.
And Amanda followed up with a tweet saying, and this don't even scratch the surface. But yeah, to me, that man is not lying. He has all the receipts, and it just kind of shows how this is the norm of business that goes on in the industry. A lot of people do shiesty business. And you know it's bad when they start putting out statements. Lemmy gonna put out a statement talking about I will address the accusations made by the Storm Power head on very soon, along with real receipts. However, let's be clear, the issue is being addressed in the actual court, not the court of public opinion. Zeus is still in litigation against the Storm. I chose to take the professional route, remain silent, and allow the legal process that has been.
Nah, I'm still in Cincinnati. Actually, I moved like right up the street from my parents' house. I didn't want to move out the state. I wanted to stay in Cincinnati because this is my city. I love it. But yeah, I wanted to stay by my family and stuff like that. I really don't plan on moving out the state until I get paid for it, honestly. If I get paid for moving out the state, you know, all expenses paid trip, all expenses paid, you know, with them putting me up in a place, and
Lemmy is like,
that's when I'll move out of the state. But right now, I'm chilling. I love Cincinnati.
Broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit up there and prove that he's on some bullshit. Yeah. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling another lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that Lemmy done settled behind our back.
But I feel like these people are determined to get their money back,
Hell
especially
yeah.
if they put up money for this network.
As
and I hate
you
people
should.
be in the comment section, oh, they just try to take down another black man. Y'all need, I hate that phrase, because if the black man is not out here still
any new women. Look at me. Any new women. Look at me. You know. But hey, look. All I gotta say is, this summer I'm trying to be in my, relationship bag. All right. I'm kind of getting tired of the dating and shit like that. So I'm trying to get in my relationship bag. I'm trying to, I'll just, tired of, because the talking stages and shit like that, it's cool, but it just gets repetitive and shit like that. I just don't like getting to know somebody. We chill for a couple months and then do the same thing over and over, especially doing it with 2-3 women at a time.
Casting out
I'm
wickedness,
cool.
he's not gonna
I'm
be
cool
in a
with just
position to
one
be taken
female.
down. Let's just
See how I am.
I think
Plus,
this network was
I haven't been in a relationship for damn near 4 or 5 years now, so I'm gonna see how much more mature I am when it comes to relationship now than I was back then. I'm sure it's a lot, but yeah, man, let's see how it goes.
But Lemmy literally claimed
What about yourself, brother?
hijacked this whole network and created what it is now. Instead of actually being a network that really could have highlighted a lot of influencers, a lot of black influencers try to make it and highlight their talent, you went the cheat code route to glamorize the entire destruction of the black community.
Yeah.
Even if it was black owned, you still don't get a clap from me because you're still highlighting the black
It's even
community.
worse, it's even worse because it's black owned. It's a black owned network, and you're, like you said, promoting the fucking destruction of the black community. That's even worse.
Aspect. That does not make you any better from any of your counterparts from VH1 or MTV, because you didn't show these young.
Hey, brother, it happens to the best of us. I'll fumble some hoes. We get back on the saddle and we ride until we don't fumble no more. What we do is a life lesson. What did I do that made me fumble, or that added to me fumbling, so I just don't ever do that again?
Girls, these young black girls, the only way they can
we've all have fumbled some hoes. It's all right.
They gotta go on TV.
It's a good thing that there's twice as many females than there are males in this world.
Don't get me wrong. I grew up on shows like Flavor of Love, Bad Girls Club, and those shows wasn't the best either. However, at least with those shows, you still had an entertainment aspect to them. Zeus kind of axed out.
I do not look like that nigga Gohan. Gohan, how the fuck you say that name? I don't look like that nigga.
That's not all that makes the show. You have a whole bunch of different elements. Like, you have funny moments. You have personality moments. You have moments where you see them in different aspects. Zeus don't show that. Zeus just show these girls fighting and lust. And it gets to a point like, Is that all y'all can bring to the table? It's like they sold out.
I don't know why hoes will fuck him. He look like he gonna give you type of something. He look like he gonna give you something, bro.
If you're not fighting, you bring nothing to the table. And that's not how it used to be. But it's also not surprising. Look at the name you chose to go with.
In the coming weeks, we started a group chat.
Hey,
and founders came up with
sounds like you dodged the bullet, brother.
Some of the names was trash.
If she was dry, hell no, we don't do that dry shit.
They were successful with their
Maybe some people aren't just good textures. I understand that. But if y'all met and she was still dry, bro,
I had a dog named Zeus.
hell nah.
Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name.
I want
Zeus.
somebody
We
kind of
were
matching my
strategizing
energy.
and talking about different names.
Makes it seem like you want to actually be around me.
Like I always stated, Zeus
Not
is
like
a Greek god. A
I'm
Greek god
fucking-
within the story talks about.
Not like I'm wasting your time or some shit like that. Nah, we ain't having it like that. I get you a bad texture, but in person, show me that you're different. Show me that you actually want to actually like make a relationship or something like that.
And it might have been a coincidence.
Show some effort, please.
With the names that you attach.
I ain't gonna beg you.
It's literally unfolding.
You gotta want to show the effort.
You know what I'm saying? And Lemmy, he's very smart. He's very knowledgeable. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been around these entertainment aspects for the long. First of all, he's a PK, which is a preacher kid. So you know what they say about preacher kids, but he's been working on TV shows. What's that show, The Real Pastors of LA and stuff like that, and other gospel TV shows? Yeah, I don't know if you remember that show, Preachers of LA. That used to come on Oxygen, but Lemmy was the executive producer of that.
What the hell?
You know what? Preachers of LA is, you know, it's really about these 6 amazing bishops and pastors.
I say probably the only thing that me and Lemmy have in common is our forehead. That's it. That's the only thing me and Lemmy got in common is our forehead. But mine's a little bit smaller though. Like his is like the size of this water bottle, right? Like this is like he could fit his whole forehead is like the size of this water bottle. Mine is more like it's just a 5 head. That's it. Mine is just a 5 head. That's it. That's the only reason we look kind of, you know, but that's it.
You know, at what
a roasted peanut head, exactly. A roasted peanut head.
Based streaming service, and it was called Black Box Faith. The rabbit holes go deep. So how does?
Oh yeah, hell no! Tell that hoe to kick rocks.
Doing what they doing
bitch,
now,
you want to be with your friends? Go be with your friends. Don't waste my fucking time. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. So you know exactly what spiritual aspect he
hit her with a bitch. I wish you would have told me that before. I wouldn't even I wouldn't have wasted my time on you, wasting your time. Come on now. Stop it.
But like they said,
stop it.
The position of power. The Storm even stated in that video that they stopped working with Lemon because there's been reports of receipts of him SAing multiple girls.
To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant.
This was one of the videos I saw.
And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off and
to all the women that's going through this with Lemmy and going through this with Zeus.
Look at that lemon pepper.
Like we hear you and we gonna help you.
And it's like, how can we call that a reach? Lemmy, you do got some girls who have been coming forward saying they've been putting some uncompromising positions. It started with Christina when she was on Baddies ATL and her experience with that.
We're gonna stay in this room for 3 to 4 hours until you do what I tell you to do.
And a lot of people forget about this aspect, but Sharice from One More Chance, Bad and Bougie, she even talks about how allegedly Lemmy made her sleep with him and the wife.
Why not? Wait. You worked with him
he's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
Did you make love to her?
Would you like me to tell you the bed sheet colors?
Did you make love to her?
And you know what's crazy too? Because one of the things I've heard about when they have those baddie auditions is that the hoes that be trying to get on to the baddies and shit like that, they sleep with like the security guards and sleep with the people on the show just to get on there. Well, so they think, that they're gonna get on there. Most of them hoes gonna get on there and they just be sleeping with them just to sleep with them. Bitch, a security guard? You think if you sleep with a fucking security guard that you gonna get on the fucking show? He stops the hoes from fighting. What makes you think that he has enough power to get, his job is on the line. He's just trying to get that goofy coochie. Stop it. Stop. He want to get that goofy poom poom. I need you hoes to think these days.
How was that?
Boring.
That's that's exactly how that's the way they moving. Like this, like it's transactions. Okay, I'll do this for you if you give me on the clout is a hell of a drug.
Difference, you know, I wish I didn't have to.
You did it because you wanted to.
No, I did it because I had to, because I wanted to have a better career. Listen, people do things all the time in this.
You did it because you wanted to. You didn't have to do it. You could have went the hard route and said no, and then just built yourself up to where you didn't even have to think about, compromising your moral compass by doing that. But no, you want to take the easy route.
Business. Let's be honest. Madonna had knee pads at meetings. Like, let's be clear.
How do you know
Come
that?
on.
Is she
It's
really?
known. It's known. Listen. Think of all the greatest people. They dated the people that got
I
them
swear.
on top.
It's
I
a
love me
sh-
some
and
Celine
it really
Dion. She
is.
had
It
to
really
marry
is
her
a shit
manager.
circus,
I
bro.
love me some
It really
Mariah.
is.
Wasn't she with what's and Tommy Matone? Everybody had to do it to get on top.
They didn't have to.
Yes,
How about
they
some of you
did.
guys?
So, Lemon Pepper, it looks like eventually you are going to have your day, and y'all can miss with that trying to take down a black man. The black man took himself down when he
Exactly.
should have never. It kind of seems like that madness is just spreading over into all different aspects because the baddies.
What you do in the dark will always come to light. You can't get away with all the evil you do in the dark and think you'll get away with it. It's not how it works.
Who's supposed to go to Africa? It's been nothing but mess. When I tell you chaos is in the atmosphere, it's really in the atmosphere. You got Ivory and Stunner Girl who done got into this big brawl. Apparently, Ivory felt like she got set up. Stunner Girl and her got into an altercation outside of a hotel, I believe. They saying the men done jumped in. I don't know. It's a big ordeal.
I bitch even know what hotel I was at, fool. Hey, let's be real, bitch. Which one of you weirdos is getting up making my location anyway?
Damn.
Who is it? The baddies was courtside at the game in Atlanta. Lex with them. She's talking about something. I'm still gonna fight Anna. Lex.
You hate me? Just say you want to be my ass. I am gonna be trash.
Lex really just want to be their friends. Lex just happy to be here. Lex, like I said, Lex playing baddie. She don't know what's going on. And on top of that, you got a very viral situation that happened.
Wise words from my good brother.
Get into a big altercation.
Wise words from my good
on each
brother.
other on live.
Why is the car still here? Yeah, now you guys got the black. Look, why is the car still here? I asked you guys to start the car. He want to kick everybody out. Hey, June, here we go. Looking stupid. You sitting there looking stupid. Yeah, and you got me held hostage. I'm not a baddie. I don't care. You don't. You are a baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Already up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you, and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up. Talk.
And you know what's crazy? So there's times I'll be watching, baddies. I only watch it with my sister just to laugh at them goofy hoes. But my brother, for some reason, is very attracted to Natalie Nunn. And all I can think about is that strong ass chin. She out here looking like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Nigga, you trying to fuck on a bitch that has a chin like Dr. Doofenshmirtz? I'll shoot you with that chininator right now. Like, come on now. Get a grip.
Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now, go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? June. Do too much. You lied. Tell the world that. Tell him. Call your boyfriend. Call Louis. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, where's Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Why you touching me? What did I say? What did I say? That's the.
This is such brain rot, and we only watching this because it's good content. But hoes actually be watching their actual lives. Like they literally be following everything that has to do with the baddies when they locked into that. They be watching this, and I'm like, bruh, this shit. I know this is probably gonna be only like 15 more seconds of this, and then he's gonna go back to talking. But I'm like, even watching this 30 seconds, like. It just drains my spirit and my energy. It is very impossible to not hit a headshot with that big ass chin. Indeed.
Wait until I tell the truth about this right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Imagine shooting that chin off just
her and Honor done got
shouldn't be
into it.
hanging
Now
off by a
all
little
the
thread of
sister
skin.
wives, it's a mess. Now, if you've been here on the Unpopular Party, you know Malik been calling this stuff out from the beginning. Make sure y'all give me my credit when this stuff started coming out. I called this stuff out from the beginning. I said it was gonna go down. But I feel like
My first time watching you, but I believe you, brother.
This can all just be like PR to just to blow over this stuff from the Storm and Amanda them, because Zeus has an interesting way of doing this. I don't know if you remember when Stunner Girl was exposed in Zeus Network the first time. Blow over that mess. What did they do? They released the Baddies Each reunion trailer, and everybody was just focused on that. Right now, everybody's so focused on Ivory and Stunning Girl, Natalie and Lemmy. They're not thinking about the Storm stuff anymore. So it could be PR.
Natalie, what's going on? Are you held hostage? And
Okay,
is
I
this
just want those bags, and then I'll.
this
I'll
Louis?
go. Yeah.
This is who I was talking about. I said Louis.
That fucking Saucy Santana too.
Also, I did a video on my TikTok page, and people was like, "Oh my gosh, you're right." But I pretty much said I felt like Stunner Girl might want to watch out, because I felt like given with people like Lemmy and Natalie, they have so fragile egos. They're not just gonna let what she
Females
did
love to talk
slide.
the shit. So does the men. So does the men too. The men love that bitch ass nigga
She
shit.
spilled a lot of tea when it comes to Lemmy, Natalie, Zeus. She called him like a pep sting out. She put out a lot of stuff about Zeus Network. And if I'm in a position of power, if I'm just like that, girl, you know you're not gonna let that slide, right? Like, I feel like they brought her back to set her up or make her look embarrassed or try to get their lick back somehow. Stunner Girl gonna look up she in Africa and she gonna be in the dog cage. I also feel like, you know, maybe it's just a thing, because I was like, are they in Africa yet? They're not in Africa. They are in Atlanta. But it could just be a thing. Motherland is pissed y'all coming out there with this mad.
Nigga, Aaron the Plumber been saying the same shit too. The nigga who always want the fade. You look up, look at him wrong. Nigga, let's run a fade. That nigga look like the Ninja Turtles. He said that shit too about Zeus. Man, that shit's gonna catch up to him. Swear to God.
Motherland is finna stop y'all. The ancestors is just like, until y'all do right, everything y'all do with this network is gonna crumble. And it just seems like Baddies Africa, it just feels so off. It feels so dystopian.
Hey, shout out to Aaron the Plumber. I love that man. Shout out to Aaron the Plumber, man.
Wonder, why are they so adamant to try to get to?
I absolutely have to. In a real way though. In a real way though. Oh God. Alright, Badowski.
Agree me, do not agree me. Put all your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Oh God, hey man. Shout out to the Unpopular Party, man.